If the city wants to borrow money that ultimately the taxpayers have to pay back, then we'd like to vote on it before they borrow it.
Tony Pecoraro is spearheading a petition drive by the Wake County Taxpayers Association to close a loophole restricting government borrowing, like the money spent on the Raleigh Convention Center. Ultimately, they want to stop Raleigh and Wake County from borrowing any money in any form without voter approval. The group says it believes it has all the signatures it needs, but it's not clear if it will meet the threshold in state and local laws.
When they have a need or for bond money that they feel they have broad public support, they will let us vote on it. When they have something that's kind of dubious, they like to do it in the proverbial smoke-filled room.
The state's more than $3 billion deficit isn't the only fiscal red flag. Local debt is also an issue. Raleigh's current debt is at least $1.2 billion, and the voters did not approve nearly $1 billion of it, according to the state treasurer's office. Wake County's debt is about $1.8 billion. The voters didn't approve more than $7 million of it. Raleigh Mayor Charles Meeker says the city is able to borrow money without voter approval by not pledging the full faith and credit of the city.
You can do it more quickly, and typically you do it with smaller projects. The big ones where you have, like the Parks bond was $89 million, typically we put that out to the public.
The petition focuses on the phrase faith and credit. Under state law, local governments can borrow money without voter approval as long as they don't use their full taxing authority as collateral. The loophole has allowed an explosion of government debt, according to former North Carolina Supreme Court Justice Bob Orr.
The city's not going to default and run the risk of foreclosure on a public safety center. So in reality, the taxpayers are still on the hook. But the government officials have been able to sidestep going to the people for a vote by not putting the magic language that we're pledging the full faith and credit.
Changes to Raleigh's and Wake County's ordinance follow a complicated path before voters would get to cast a ballot. It's also up for debate whether Wake County taxpayers can restrict how the two governments borrow money. The City Council is obligated to respond to a petition from citizens, but the County Commission has no such obligation. For CarolinaJournal.tv, I'm Anthony Greco.